Okay, thank you, MC, for the time that was given. Hello, everybody. Once again, thank you for coming to our session today. Before we move to first speaker, I will read the CV of our first speaker. Our first speaker name is Nurul Safira. She is a student in University of Bangka Belitung and currently in studying English literature of Faculty Social Science and Political Science. Okay, for Miss Nurul Safira, time is yours.
Okay, thank you, moderator, for the time. Gender issue. When we talk about gender issue, there will be many of them, especially regarding women issues. Anna and the King is a movie about a woman named Anna that was invited by King of Siam to become English teacher for royalty children. In this movie, there is a scene that explains an issue about women. This movie explains that woman has a low status even if she is a guest that's invited by king. This issue has been exist in a long time. Woman always has low status in the past because how low woman's status is, they have many hard time in some things in life. In this movie, woman has no right to be called by their salutation. Anna is always called by sir, not madam or ma'am in this movie. That is all from me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for your amazing information, Miss Nur Safira. Anyone want to ask a question? Uh, Maybe the other audience want to ask a question? Maybe we they still shy to ask. Maybe I will ask first, or they will ask for, maybe the other will ask at the other speaker. Okay. Miss Nurul, I want to ask.
Okay.
If I recall, this movie is around 1999, and it was adapted around for 1946, if I'm not wrong. Isn't feminism at that time already has many movement about it? So why in this movie the woman's issue like this still exists?
I will okay.
Let's go
I
on.
will answer it immediately. Okay, I will answer it immediately. Why the issue exists? Because the movie setting of class is any kingdom. When we talk about kingdom, it will still have this issue because in era where kingdom is the form of a country, women will have not many rights, especially like what depicted in movie because women only considered as political chiefs in family.
Oh,
Thank
I see. Thank you for your amazing answer, Miss Nur Safira. Okay, maybe
you.
the question, maybe the other can ask it on the next speaker, because the time constraint, I will conclude it. Okay, before we move to the next speaker, I will give the conclusion for this first session. Gender issue will always become a problem. It will be hard to completely solve it, and it will need a very, very long time. And that's why we need a time to solve it completely. Okay, that's all for the first session. We move to the next speaker, and I will read the CV for our next speaker. Our next speaker is Miss Ria Safitri. She is also a student and a classmate of our first speaker, Miss Nur Safira, and she also currently studying in University of Bangka Belitung and in Faculty of Social Science and Political Science. For Miss Ria Safitri, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you. For the time, speaking culture, there will many things that will happen regarding culture. Culture class is a state where a person culture class with other person culture. In this movie, Anna and the King. There is one interesting case. Generally, asking someone about their private life is considered as rude. But in this movie, it was explained that it is politeness when speaking with someone that is from me.
Thank you, Miss Safitri, for the interesting information. Okay, anyone want to ask? Before we move to the question, I will inform that our second speaker will give a prize for the question for someone that will ask a question. Oh, so anyone?
Can I ask?
Okay, sure.
Okay. My name is Safira, and I want to ask why the culture in Siam at that time is like that.
Oh, wow, it's quite an interesting question for our speaker. So, Miss Safitri, will you answer it immediately?
Yes, I will say this is an interesting question. From what to see, this culture when asking someone privacy that is considered as politeness only for women, this can be attributed that how low woman's status at the time. And because woman has a low status, they should reveal all about them, either privacy or not. Thank you.
Okay, I see. Thank you.
Okay, I think that's all for our session today. Before I give the lead back to our MC, I will conclude our last session. Culture in each place will always different. That is why culture clash will always happen if we meet someone new or we move to new place. And we must learn to adapt our culture with their culture. Okay, that's all from me. MC, the time is yours.